In this video, I'm going to talk about the image loading system in HTML, CSS and JS website. So at first, this is the first one where you can see some images, and if I click load more images loaded, and again if I click load more images loaded. So this is the first one, and the second one is here. You can see image and some custom name for them. So again, if you click load more, you can see image and custom name loaded. And the third one is you can see a image and a custom link and a custom name and a custom link for the image. So this is the three type of image loading system, and here I can edit as more as I want. The image is not limited. So this is the website. So at first, I'm going to create the first one, only image, and if I click load more images loaded. So for the code I have GitHub here, and this you can find the GitHub in the description. So here I have the index.html, load.css and load.js file and some images. So at first I am going to index.html and copy the code. Then I have to go to my PC, and here I am creating a new folder with the name loading, and then open the folder. Then after this I have to go to my I am using Visual Studio Code, so open it and then file and open folder, and then select the folder you created, download and loading. So this is the folder, and now here I am creating HTML file. So for this, go to file and new file and name it index.html. so this is my HTML file, and then go to the GitHub and here index.html and copy the code, and then just go here and paste it. And Control S for save. So this is my HTML file. Now I have to create a CSS file. So for this, again file, new file, and name it styles.css or any name you want. So this is my CSS file, and again go to the GitHub and here CSS. So again copy the code here and then paste it here. So this is my CSS file, and now I have to create another file for JS. So script.js. So this is my JS file, and again go to the GitHub and there .js, just copy the code and paste it in the JS folder, and Control S for save. Make sure that you saved it. So here I need to at first change the style sheet, I mean CSS. So here delete the name and input a style.css. So this is my CSS file, and for JS here just change the load.js. Just instead of load one, you just write whatever you did. So here is script.js, and if I now go to the live server or open the website, I can see my website, and here the images and no images are here. So for importing this image, I have to create a folder named img image, and you can see in the GitHub here I have an image folder, and there are 21 images in this folder. So I already downloaded them, so I'm just here I have the images, so I just copy it and paste them here. So here I have the image folder and 21 images here, so I need to access them. So for accessing this, I have to go to my JavaScript folder, and here you can see images, they are the link of the image. So you can find this link from the HTML by writing a code image. So here the source. I have the source. You can see images, and this is the image 1 and image 2. This is the main source of my image. So I have to import this source link in my JS. So for this I have to go to JS, and here image 1, image 2, image 3, all the images are here. So this is the image 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can access them from here. And if I control S to save them, you can see right now my loading system. If I go to my HTML again, HTML code again, and open with live server, I can see the images are here. And here I also added some effect, hover effect, and some animations also, just pop-up animations. So you can also change them from CSS file. So here is the CSS file. You can change, transform 0.3 second to something you want, and scale, hover effect, you can change them to. So this is the first one. For making the second loading system with the custom name, so again you have to go to your folder, and then go to your Visual Studio. Here create a folder, and then open folder, and select the name. I'm created loading. So here is the file. So at first I have to create a new file and named it index.html. so this is my HTML file. Again go to the GitHub. So this is my second GitHub for the custom name, and here you can find the index.html, and just copy the code and paste it here, and control S for save. And now create another file, and the new file, named it is styles.css. so this is my CSS file. And again go to the GitHub, and then style.css, just copy the code and then paste it here, and control S for save. And then create another file for JS, and named it script.js. this is my JS file. And then again go to the GitHub, and then this is the script.js file, and copy the code. So this is my JS file, and make sure in the HTML that you just refer the main link. Just have I created the styles.css, so make sure that this name is correct. Styles.css, this is correct. And then again for JS I created script.js. So make sure that they are the same name with the created file. Now if I go to the open live server, you can see my images with the name, and you can customize them with JS file. So here is my source file and the name, and if I change the name like football, and control S to save it, and you can see in my website the name is changed, football. So this is how you can change your custom name from the JS file. Again, if you named it cricket and save it, control S, and you can see here, if you refresh the file, you can see new name cricket is here. So this is how you can change your and customize your name. So for the third system of loading, here I have a custom link and a custom name for the images. So again the same thing. At first you have to open your Visual Studio and select the folder by open folder. Here the folder I created loading, just select the folder, and this is my HTML, JavaScript and CSS file. So at first I'm deleting all of them. So this is my code and I deleted all of them. So again go to the GitHub. Here I have the GitHub, and here at first you have to go to index.html and copy the code and then paste it here. So this is my HTML file, and then go to the CSS and again go to the GitHub, and here style.css and copy the code and then paste it here. And for JS, again go to the website, and here is script.js, copy the code and then paste it here. And again make sure that your file name is same. This is style.css, style.css. And for Java, make sure the name is correct, script.js, and control S, save it. So if I go to the live server, you can see my images with the link. So if you want to customize them, you have to go to JavaScript. So here the link for the image, this is the link for the image, and this is the name. You can change the name like football or cricket, anything. And if you want to add the custom link, so here the code for the link, example.html or css, this is the link. So for customizing the link, you have to change the link from here. At first delete it, and then just I'm creating a demo like this is my YouTube and I want to access this one. So Control C for copy the code and then paste it here, and Control S for save, and change the name cricket. So if I go to my website again, live server, so here I have the cricket and go to the link. So if I click here, you can see it directed to the youtube.com. So this is how you can change your website custom link, custom name, and custom image from JS file. And if you want more images, just you have to add more here, just like 21. If you want more, just copy the code and Control V, paste it here, and one by one the image and the link will loaded. This is the way you can add one and another one, and the image will load one by one.